2 to 4. We will do it again. CC equals to 7 plus 4, 5 plus 4 divided by 6 equals to. If you calculate this, you will see that you are having 5 as your answer, as your 80. So you will do it like this in the other activities. 2 to 5, 3 to 5. You will get the answers, and the answers is your 80. So now, we will be moving to the network plan. To draw the network plan. So in drawing the network plan, we have to now here is the first diagram. That's what we are going to draw now, which is the first diagram. And we are using these activities here to draw the first diagram. So and we are kicking off from what? From activity 1. From activity 1, we will go straight to activity 2. Then with from that activity 1 again, we'll go to activity 3. From activity 2, we go to activity 4. From activity 2 again, we go to activity 5. From activity 3, we go straight to activity 5. Please make sure you put your arrows so that you know the direction you are going. Then from activity 3 to activity 5, then activity 4 to activity 6, activity 5 again to activity 6, activity 6, 5 to 7, 5 to 7, and we have 6 to 7. So now, if you draw this, you have achieved your Venn diagram. Also, now, after drawing this Venn diagram, next thing to do is to put the 80 in this diagram. In activity 1 to 2, the 80 there is 2.6. 2.6 that is A. Then 1 to 3, 1 to 3, the 80 there is 3. Activity B. 2 to 4, 2 to 4, that you see, the 80 there is 5. 2 to 5, title B, the 80 is 3. 3 to 5, title E, the 80 is 2.5. 4 to 6, title F, the 80 is 2.17. Then we have 5 to 6, title G, the 80 is 3.1. 5 to 7, title H, the 80 is 2.8. Then 6 to 7, title I, the 80 is 2.3. So now, after getting this diagram and putting your 80 in this diagram, what you bear in mind is that here is where the work is. Any mistake you do here will ruin So now to get this incorrectly, the longest part, the most critical part here is the easiest way to get to know if the work will be completed in 24 months. So now to get the answer, we start by this title. We start by bringing them out to calculate, to add, to know the longest part, the most critical part. So what we'll do is title A, C, F, and I. Here is from activity 1 to 2, here is where the activity is being done. So this title A, title C, title F, and title I equals to 2.6 plus 5 plus 2.1 plus 2.3. This is the whole activity and the 80s here. So now we'll go to another route to know if that is the most critical part. So we'll go by A, title A, title B, G, and I. 2.6 plus 3 plus 3.1 plus 2.3. Another root here is ADH, which is 2.6 plus 3 plus 2.8. So we have active, okay, remaining another root which is AD, okay, AD, I have done that. ADH, you have done that. So another one here is now is BEH. So after bringing them out like this, the next thing to do is to add everything together. So without wasting much of our time, let's add another big one that is the longest. So starting from ACFI, which is 2.6 plus 5 plus 2.17 plus 2.3, that will be giving you 12.07. Let's go to ADGI, which is 2.6 plus 3 plus 3.1 plus 2.3. That will be giving you 11. Let's go to the ADH, 2.6 plus 3 plus 2.8. That will give me 8.4. BEH, 3 plus 2.5 plus 2.8. That will give me 8.3. So from this calculation now, we see that ACFI is the most critical part we have here. So what will we do next? What we will do next to know if a project will be completed in 24 months is to use this formula CO equals to bu minus a all over 6. U minus a all over 6 to calculate only for this ACFI, which is the longest part of this chart in this grading plan. So, in doing that, we will do T0 equals to our B is what? Our B is 3. 3 minus 5 all over 6. 3 minus 5 all over 6 equals to. So you will calculate to know 3 minus 5 that will give you minus 0.3 minus 0.3. That is for A. That is for A as 1 to 2. So another one is T0 equals to C, where say this is actually 2 to 4, which is C. Our B there is 3. So our B there is 5. Sorry, I made a mistake. I wrote 0 there before. So our B there is 5, which is 5 minus 7 all over 6 equals to. So you do 5 minus 7, 5 minus 7. That will give you 0.33 minus 0.3. CO for F, which is like 24.6. Our B there is 2. 2 minus 3 all over 6 equals to